I recently opened up my silver deck of bicycle playing cards I bought, and I like how they look, and I figured I'd use them in this explanation of my effect, the 5-card trick. So just want to show you what the backs look like. That's the backs, all silver with a black border around. Looks pretty neat. And then the faces, all of the red cards are actually silver, so all the hearts and diamonds are silver in this deck. Pretty neat. Little setup there. So I like what that looks like. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be explaining doing a tutorial on the 5-card trick, the trick I came up with. If you haven't seen a performance of that, I'm going to put a link right about here in the video, so just click on that link and that'll take you to performance. I recommend you watch the performance before you try to watch the explanation, because you'll have no idea what's going on if you don't know what the trick is. Okay, so check out the performance and then come back and check this out. There will be a link on the performance video to this tutorial video too. Okay, so let's get into the explanation and the tutorial for the 5-card trick. Alright guys, this is going to be the explanation for the 5-card trick. What you need are the 4 aces, and then I just have 3 indifferent cards. Okay, it doesn't matter what these cards are. You don't have to have these specific 3 cards that I have here. They can be any 3 cards. Okay, so here's your setup. You're going to start off with 1 ace, and you're going to have 1 indifferent card. Then you're going to put down 2 aces, and 2 indifferent cards, and then your last ace. Okay, so the way I remember that as I go, I think there's 1 ace, 1 indifferent card, 2 aces, 2 indifferent cards. So it goes 1, 1, 2, 2, and then the last ace. So that's easy way for me to remember the stack. So that's the stack, and it goes right on top, just like that. And you're ready to perform. Now, when you do this for an audience, you might want to do some false shuffles and things like that to kind of make it seem like it's a stacked deck. It's not a stacked deck. You're gonna start off by telling them the name of the effect. If you don't tell the name, it seems weird why you're using 5 cards. So I tell them this is a new trick I came up with. I call it the 5-card trick, and I call it that because I use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards, and I just really deal out 5 cards. That's going to put all the cards in the correct position that they need to be in for the effect to work. Okay, so because it actually reverses their order. Okay, and you're ready to go. You got your deck. You want to put your deck, if you're right-handed, put it to your left. If you're left-handed, you want to put the deck to your right. Slightly off center, not exactly center, but just slightly off the center. So right about there is where I would set mine. Just you don't want to set it like way off out here somewhere, because it's going to look weird. Why are you reaching way back here with the deck? And you'll understand why you have to reach back later on. When I get to that part, I'll explain that more. But start out with your 5 cards, and you'll notice I'm actually holding them like a left-handed person would. But when I do that final move, I do it as someone that's left-handed would, or right-handed would. So that's why I'm putting my deck over here. So I know that probably sounds really confusing, but you'll understand if you watch my hands. Okay, I'm gonna try to explain this as best as I can. So you've got the 5 cards, and you really do have 5 cards here. You want to show those 5 as 4 cards. The way I do that is I use an Elmsley count. Okay, and let me just actually set those to the side, and we'll get 4 other cards to show you what an Elmsley count really is, to teach you the Elmsley count. Okay, so if you don't know what the Elmsley count is, this is going to be a quick tutorial on the Elmsley count right now. Okay, I'm just going to turn one face up so you can see what happens. Now, in a normal Elmsley count, the 3rd one from the top is the hidden card. Okay, so if you're just doing with 4 cards, see I'm hiding that 3rd one from the top, and it's putting it at the bottom. So what I'll do is I'll count. I'll say I got here 1, 2, 3, 4 cards, and all I gotta do is give a little twist, snap, and one of them turns face up. Something like that. You would not want to use this as an actual effect. I'm just saying that that's what you can do with the Elmsley count. So it just hides that card, that 3rd card, like that. So here's how that works, how that's done. What you're going to do is peel off the first, the top card here, peel that off, count that as 1. Okay. Now you're going to do a block pushover. I'm going to set this down to show you what the block pushover is. how to do that, what you're doing is you're just pushing over every card. Above that last card is one card. Okay, so these two cards are going as you're making sort of pushing a double off. Without, you don't have to get no breaks or anything like that to do this. So the way you do that is you push down, and I push down hard. You push down and over together, and that holds the two cards together and pushes them off, leaving the bottom card there. Okay, so again, you just push down and over, and it pulls it off. Doing it with the momentum of everything, they're not going to separate. If you're doing it slowly like this, you might get a separation, a slight separation in there. So just keep your momentum going, and it's going to keep those together. So now you're doing two things simultaneously here. As you push this off and you go to take this card, you have to come under with your hand. See how your hand has to come under here to pull that off? As your hand comes under, you're just going to slide. You're just going to take this card and you're going to slide it under your fingertips here, like that. Okay, so this card goes right under your fingertips as you pull this card away. Okay, so one more time, look at that. You got this one, doing block push over, you're stealing this one underneath and pulling that off. And then counting 3 and 4. Okay, so slow this down, you're counting 1, doing your push over, grabbing 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so I'm going to just show you that one more time. Pulling off, counting 1, pushing over, stealing in the here, stealing under here as you're pulling this off, counting 2, and you're going 3 and 4. So little subtleties I want to talk about. You want to keep your momentum up. You don't want to stop that momentum, okay? You don't want to, you want it to look fluid, so you want to go like this. You want to go 1, 2, 3, 4 cards, okay? You do not want to do this. You don't want to go, okay, I got 1, 2, 3, 4. You don't want to do that, because now you stopped in the middle, and if you were just pulling these cards off 1, 2, 3, 4, there would be no reason to stop. So you want to keep this looking good. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now another thing is when you steal that card away. Okay, you're coming here, you're going under, steal that, pull this one off. You want to be where you're at least where both of the cards are lined up, or where the bottom card is behind this one here. You don't want to be in this position, because if you pull this off and you're in this position, they're going to know that this card came from your right hand, or your right hand. Okay, so you don't want to do that. You don't want them to know that that this card came from your right hand. You want it to seem like it has been here in your left hand the entire time. Okay, so you want it to either be here or anywhere beyond this point. So you want it to be anywhere further from exactly lined up to there. Okay, to out. So let me just show you that. You got here, pushing over, grabbing, pulling. See how by the time this is, even before this is off, I'm already pulled back to this position. So I'm ready to push off the next one, count 3 and 4. Okay, so one more time with that. I count 1, I pull 2, 3, 4. Okay, and that switch, just after doing it so many times, it becomes second nature, and you don't really even think about it. It's just 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. Okay? So just practice that, get that Elmsley count down, you'll be able to do this effect, because the only real move in this effect is the Elmsley count. Okay, so that's how you do the Elmsley count. So let's get back into the explanation here. Okay. I can't remember if I did the Elmsley yet. No, I can't remember if I did it on this pack yet. I don't think I did. Let me see if I reverse these ones. 5. I'll just see if my stack's right here. An ace. Okay, 2 aces. 2. Okay, so everything's right. So you just deal like you do normally. You start off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. You see, now I call this the 5 card trick because I use 1, 2, 3, 4. I always like to flick that. It's just a little subtlety I do. I flick that to show that it really is only one card. There's not two cards being held here. It really is one card. So I flick it and I go, okay, it's, you know, I'm sorry, I must have not grabbed the right amount. Let's try that again. I just grab one card, set it on. Now I'm doing the Elmsley count again. And 1, 2, 3. Okay. Try that again. I'm sorry about that. Let me try that one more time. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I'm just doing the Elmsley count every time. So after the third time I've done the Elmsley count to count the cards, I come and I say, this is weird. Let me see what these 4 cards are. I just say, let me see what these cards are. And I display them in this display. I'm not sure of the name. I can't remember the name of this display, but I'm going to teach you how it's done. If anyone knows the name, put it in the comments section. Let me know what it is, because right now I cannot think of the name of that spread. Okay. So what it is you're just going to pull off. You're going to have this packet of cards here. You want to show this packet as only being 4 cards. So you're going to hold it with your thumb of your left hand at the bottom right hand corner, and if you're right-handed or left-handed, just reverse this. You're going to be using your right hand on the other side. So, I'm right-handed, so I hold it this way. Left hand goes to the bottom right or bottom corner. Middle finger goes at the top corner, like that. Okay, so that's your position. You're holding it in your hand. You're going to slide off the top card with your left or right hand. You're going to slide off the top card, and almost imagine if the card's broken into 4 coordinates here. Okay, so it's 4 pieces, 4 equal pieces, and you just want to pull this card down to that bottom right corner. Okay, so you're pulling it off bottom right corner. Now you're going to hold that down with the first finger of your left hand. You're going to hold it just by pushing your finger in the corner, so that you can use this hand to peel off the bottom 2 cards. Okay, you're going to peel off the first one on the bottom and put it into kind of a dealing position, or a mechanics grip position. You're going to peel off the next bottom one and just kind of put it up through the middle of those cards. So it's kind of like there's 2 across the bottom one, this one, and then these 2 here are lined up. Okay, so when you do it, that comes down, pull out that one, and bring up that one. Okay, I'm going to show you what that looks like from underneath. Okay, so this one's here. From underneath, you're pulling off 1 and 2, like that, and displaying that. Okay, so one more time from the top, like that. Now when I do this, I say something like, you know, wait, that's weird, let me take a look at these cards and see what these are, and I go to flip them over. Flipping them over is actually pretty important too. You're going to start off by you'll have that packet here, and you'll know what it is. You'll be able to feel which one's the big packet of cards. Take that off with the other card that you're holding down with your first finger on top. Take both of them together, and you're going to use that top card, and you're going to use this packet to actually flip that top card over. And when you do that, you want to, because this is going to be kind of a thing where you're doing this kind of a thing where you're going 1 card, 1 card, 1 card, 1 card, and that's going to help do the misdirection of getting rid of the rest of the cards. Okay, so you peeled all those off. Okay, like this. Come up, you pull this hand back as you flip over that. So you're pulling your right hand back as you flip over the first ace. Now you're going to pull your left hand back, and the right hand's going to come up. You're going to flip over this ace here as you drop all these cards on top. See over here at the deck? You're going to drop everything on top except for that top card, and you're going to keep that in your hand. So you're just going to kind of quick boom and then kind of move off a little bit. So here, and then move off. Then this hand comes back. As this hand comes forward, drops this ace, and then this hand will come and drop that ace. So this hand will come forward and drop that ace down like that. So let's do that one more time. These 3 cards, like that. And you're just going. Okay, let's take a look at these 4 cards, see what they are. You know, they just happen to be the 4 aces. It's kind of weird. And you can go into any 4 ace effect from there. You know, an ace assembly, or I mean, really go into anything from that point. So that is the explanation to the 5-card trick. Post some comments, let me know if you like that tutorial. If there's something there that you just didn't understand, maybe the Elmsley count was a little bit complicated there in that explanation, let me know. I can post another tutorial, a separate tutorial for the Elmsley count, and do that in more detail if you want that in more detail. Just give me some comments, let me know what's going on with the explanation, if it was good enough. And I also want to give a shout out to my contest that's still going on right now. This is my first contest. Got some great prizes in there. Bicycle 125th anniversary edition deck. So I got one of those going away to the first place, plus a tutorial taught by me for an effect. And if you click over, here's the link to my contest video. So if you haven't checked out the contest video, check that out. And the contest ends on Thursday. So this contest will end Thursday. So just so you know, it's ending Thursday at 12 a.m. Okay, that's Pacific time. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So don't forget that. Yeah, there's something else. Where's it Eastern time? Might be Eastern Standard Time too. I can't remember what time I put on the video, but check the video. The annotations will tell you when it ends, but it is ending Thursday. So make sure if you got a video you want to put on, go ahead and put that on. Make sure it's on there by Thursday, so that we can get, we can get you judged, and you can get in, and you got a chance to win these one of these decks of cards. So check that out. The contest video, check that out. Post your videos for the contest, and also give me some comments on this video. Let me know how good I did on the explanation, if you need more detail on it, and if you'd like a tutorial on just the Elmsley count separately. So thanks a lot, guys, and have a great January, I guess. Thanks a lot. Oh, and if you can find a silver deck, these are awesome. I'm actually going to see if I can find some more of these and give them away in my next contest, because they're just, I love the way these look. They're so neat. So yeah, go ahead, check it out, guys, and thanks for being my subscribers. If you're subscribed, if you're not, click that yellow button up at the top and subscribe, so you can get the latest videos. So thanks a lot, guys, and have a great day.